like we ain't in New Rockefeller or something. Fuck. Love. Let me talk to these niggas.
I'd like to welcome you to the world's motherfucker's greatest podcast in the world. Hold on. World. That's alright. Alright, we get some shit together, back and forth. So, you know, we here. We podding. We missed a lot of shit in the world. I had a whole planned out episode for y'all last time. I had Zion, I had Russia, I had so much shit. But the world has come and go because you know how that shit goes. I had Cardi B and Offset. Man, I had a lot of shit for y'all. But we here. What's going on in your world, Mook? Because ain't shit going on. Oh, I'm about to have a baby, you guys. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, ain't shit going on, huh? Ain't shit going on.
Nah, I mean, it's not that ain't shit going on. It's not really niggas' business. But, you know, every now and then, you just let niggas know what's going on. Let niggas, into the fold. You know, that's the vibes. So, outside of that, like I said, shout out to me. I'm having a baby.
Hey.
I'm about to be like Omatic and them, real stressed out here. But,
just claiming it early.
I love that for me. I love that for us.
May Allah Azza wa Jal make a journey easy on you, brother. Amen.
Appreciate that. Shout out Pastor Ox. We did their event.
Shout out to them. We'll be doing another one of their events on the 22nd if you're free.
Catch us out there. It's a free event. Pull up.
It's at Prima on U Street. Y'all be down there, so pull up.
So today's episode, I didn't want to do it, but I feel like I have to do it.
We're about to go.
We're about to go there.
Yes.
Gotta let it burn. Deep down, you know what's best for yourself.
Sing it, Charles.
One of the greatest snipers to bless the streets, Raymond has caused a stir on my timeline once again. Once it was herpes, now it's allegedly herpes. I don't know if he has herpes or not. But now it's serenading to the kitty cat and just causing ruckus in people's homes. So
made her turn the Wi-Fi off in her home.
This nigga Darius and this crazy guy.
That's his name?
I thought that was a joke all day. Somebody else.
I really did not know this young man's name.
That's cousin.
That's why.
That's cousin name.
Wallahi, I did.
He decided to get on the internet and shame the mother of his child. Now, there's multiple layers to this whole conversation. So let's
let Charles finish before I ask him what his thoughts.
What are my thoughts?
No, the man shaking his head with no microphone.
Oh yeah, because he got the baby mama, right?
Yeah.
Facts. That's a good question. We'll get to him. But let's break this down first. So there's multiple layers to this. So first let's start with the situation I had.
Mm-hmm.
Sister Kiki, do you love me? Are you right? She decided to go see Usher. And she was looking really good, man.
She was looking damn good.
Dress was looking amazing. She was looking fire.
Dressing.
She was looking good, man.
Good wig.
Usher found her, as he seems to do at all these residency shows. I actually went to the Usher residency show.
Yeah.
There wasn't nobody special in the house.
Okay.
As far as celebs go. And he did his whole little mid joint. The girl didn't give her all, so it wasn't as
She didn't give her all.
She didn't even know the lyric.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But you know, Ursula
Like
did
that
his
for
thing.
her, man. She got the man at home, man. Showing him some respect, man.
Sure.
People need to show respect.
Okay.
Sure.
Zero couch
So-
is starting early. Couch is starting early.
Alright, I did a previous show, amazing show. Ursula was
Singing breathe.
well, it was crazy. He did his thing. Shout out to Ursula. But back to the photo at hand, story at hand. Kiki was out here, you know, looking good. Ursula, you know, did his thing where he serenades a lucky woman or a group of women in the crowd. This night it was Kiki Palmer
Nigga supposed to be watching the baby and he tweeted.
and the father of her children, of her child,
Little Leo.
tweeted his displeasure
With her outfit.
for her outfit. Now, I think we've all come to realize it wasn't about the outfit. At least in my opinion. Hold on. Do people think it was about the outfit?
I personally don't.
Yeah, it was about the outfit.
Please explain.
Bro, she came out the house looking like a hoochie. I'm not even gonna disrespect.
Oh, not the hooch.
You know, ass cheeks out. Come on, man.
Her ass wasn't even out. Both cheeks was covered, bro.
No, it wasn't.
Son,
I seen the back picture.
She basically had on a one
She had a
piece
see-through
with a little
see-through
mesh
at the
jump
bottom.
over top.
The picture of her.
You've been to Vegas before, right?
Of course. But I wouldn't want my girl in Vegas dressing like that. Well, especially the mother of my child. And a woman might.
Hey, Drake, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Especially the mother of my child. Nigga sound like a deacon.
Niggas are crazy,
I
bro.
don't know.
Hold on. So
the mother-
hold on, wait. Would you touch that?
No.
No, you wouldn't. So Kiki Palmer threw it, you wouldn't touch it.
Not dressed like that, no.
Not, so what you got to wear? Turtleneck?
Nah, but you don't got how
Is your
you
leather?
don't got how your butt cheeks exposed. Especially if I'm tapping that. Come on, bro.
But you tapping. What you mad with that she dressed like that for?
Would she want me walking around with my penis hanging out in front of a bunch of
Wow,
motherfuckers?
why is your
Why-
penis
Her
hanging?
nipples wasn't out,
Why
cuz.
is
Like,
her butt
what are you
cheeks out?
talking about?
Her butt,
Her butt cheeks was out. So you can walk around with some assless chaps.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure she'll be fine with that.
if that's your vibe,
Get on your
like, I don't know why
pants.
that
What the fuck?
I don't know why that would be your vibe, but like
I'm just using an example.
I just gave you an example. You can get your ass cheeks out. Like, that's
for
really,
sure. Like,
that's
we
really
can-
how you
if we're
feel.
comparing,
If that's my girl, she can't go out the house.
because you said
Why?
your penis
Yeah,
is
you
Her
got-
butt is hanging out. Her butt is literally
So
hanging
you
out.
so your girl can't go to the
Let
beach.
me look at this picture again.
That's different.
You can't go to a bathing suit, bro.
That's different.
So she basically had on a one
So,
piece with
your
a
girl,
mesh
so your
top.
girl can't go to a pool
The beach
party.
is
Your girl can't go to a pool party.
the beach is a legal sexual
You
assault. What?
What?
It's legal.
You said what?
It's a legal sexual assault.
Hey, son, stop playing, bro. You ain't say that for real.
you got,
Because you have
you
the
know there's children at the beach, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying for as far as like adults.
Okay.
Yeah. But no.
But so your girl can go to a beach like pool party. Like that's after like
like
6
that?
p.m.
She can have her butt out?
Because that's a pool party type dress, and you know Vegas got endless pools, parties going out all throughout the night. So I'm just
If we're together, yes. If we're not, hell no.
But what are you about to do?
They gonna know that's me. If Kiki Palmer was my girl on stage with Usher, that wouldn't went down.
I don't even know why you lying to yourself like
It
this.
wouldn't went down.
I don't even know why you
I'm a
lying to
real
yourself
bro.
like this.
I'm teeing off,
No, you're not.
bro.
So you about to steal Usher in the middle of the show?
On my daddy, I'm teeing off, bro.
And you gonna get your ass
That's fine.
rags,
That's
man.
fine, but everybody from the DMV can be like, he stole Usher. Even though he
And
got
got
hit by security.
drags, man.
Usher ain't whooping me. But his security is.
Got
Hey, oh, man. Y'all gonna be like, yo, my nigga Drake popped off, though.
I would be like,
That's what I'm saying, right?
why'd you hit Usher with me? I was like, why'd you
Why
hit
did you
this?
do that shit? Why? Why did you do something so stupid? That was stupid. Because you
Because he sang to your girl?
like that's what we.
A singer sang to your
Did you
girl.
see the, did you see, Luke, hey, oh man, did y'all see the picture of Usher like this? Looking at her ass.
Listen, man.
I literally just saw that picture.
The outfit is fine, right? The outfit is perfect. But you just said it wasn't, but the outfit is fine. That's not the issue here.
I thought you said 5.
No. Outfit is perfectly fine. Wear that shit. Fuck you, man. I've been out with a girl that's like that before. Like, what the hell? Fuck you, bro.
Okay.
So she has something over top of the cheeks.
Hold on, but I'm feeling a butt.
I have a butt. I feel both parties though. I feel both parties though. Like I understand why Cuz is mad. I don't understand his reasons as to
All right,
being
let's
mad.
finish the story, then you can get to yours. So, Cuz decides that he's going to treat the hurt, and he decided to treat that as a mother. Why is she wearing what she was wearing? And as a traditional man, he finds it crazy that, you know, in this generation, that people not feeling his vibes. Now the internet has been on his ass. They found out that he supports police brutality, amongst other things. Basically, they found out that he's a bad Republican, and they not fucking with his vibes. You like that, right? Yeah, they fucking with his vibes. And then they not
for police brutality, Dre?
He was like, Austin Sterling should have just listened. It's like, nigga shot.
I did see that.
I don't even know what that is.
Austin Sterling?
Yeah.
The one that got choked out in New York for selling cigarettes?
Oh, man.
Nah, that was a Rock Garner. Sterling was the nigga in Houston.
They got chased by the white boys?
Nah, I think he got for CDs though.
He's talking about a mob.
Oh.
The one that got chased to.
You see it? And niggas talk about like racism ain't real. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get back to
We definitely just went through like 4 deaths.
you know, 4 different parts of the country type shit. All because somebody just wanted to kill a black cuz. But neither here nor there.
Because somebody baby father want to be angry that his baby mother out here looking good, getting sang to by a singer.
So back to that point.
This nigga's
So
doing his job.
tell us your issues with.
Shouldn't have a famous baby
My
mother.
only issue with the whole situation is why you bring it to the timeline. He should have kept that in-house. Once you bring it to the timeline, you made yourself the bid for the day. And that was... Huh?
Why is he the bid, though?
How is he not the big?
Because if... So... let me get this straight.
Mm-hmm.
So celebrity women are allowed to get on social media, Instagram, and make these videos of them crying with AI tears coming out their eyes.
They still be the big.
Hold on up. But they're allowed to make,
They still
No,
be
they
the
don't
big.
bids, though.
Yes, they do.
They're allowed to make these videos. And cry, oh, my baby father doing me so dirty.
Don't we laugh at them all the time?
Yeah, but I'm saying though.
Summer Walker is constantly a joke because of this.
I barely even know what that is. Got one good song I heard.
Stop
I'm just
it.
saying.
You have to have some more respect.
We need to defend this man.
Defend him for what?
I don't know him.
Because he has a problem with his baby mother. Come on.
That ain't got nothing to do with me, bro.
They ain't got nothing to do with me.
He's upset that his
I
baby...
don't agree with
First
him.
of all,
First of all,
he's mad that his baby mom is
Secondly-
having a good time.
I don't think he upset at that.
yes, he is.
He's
I
mad that...
think he upset the ass cheeks is out.
No, he's not. Because you know why?
She having fun without me.
His girl be wearing way more provocative stuff than that.
For sure.
I done seen.
does she?
I
didn't know that.
I done seen her on red carpets.
I follow Kiki
I done
Palmer
seen her
on
on red carpets looking far more scrumptious than when she was looking that night.
For sure.
Before
for
she
sure.
got with him?
Yeah.
What do you mean the baby? Since the baby,
Since the baby.
she been hitting on all cylinders. Boom, 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 bow.
10 out of 10.
So
It's not good.
what do you mean that's not good?
That's not good.
I'm not saying her outfits ain't fine. This is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
At a
She got
certain-
the body, bro. She got to show that old.
at a certain point in life, we get to an age where we gotta cut this stuff out.
The girl's 31
listen,
or 30.
Exactly.
She's a young girl.
She ain't getting no younger.
She just got her grown woman body.
Like, what are you
She
talking
getting
about?
older though.
She got at least 5 to 10 years of this.
Yes.
Maybe more.
And I'm saying she's famous.
A lot more.
Listen,
I feel like she's
I
just getting
said at
started.
least 5 to 10 years.
She's just getting started.
I look at least 5 to she got at least 5 to 10 years.
I can't wait to see her at 36.
Like she could do even more if she really wanted to. Have you seen Angela Bassett?
Amazing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
that's different.
What do you mean that's different?
That's what
Angela
you just.
Bassett don't dress like that.
Huh?
Maybe she did when she was 31, my nigga.
Have you seen?
Like, what are we talking about,
Talk
man?
like 30 years older than than that. So
All right, yeah. How you know she ain't dressed like that?
You niggas gotta stop.
What we talking about now?
You
Wait till
first of all,
It's a movie.
First of
I'm
all,
talking about the
first of
premiere.
all, I need niggas to stop acting like they care that much. Y'all niggas do not care that much about how these shorties be dressing. Y'all niggas know y'all don't care.
No.
Y'all niggas know y'all don't care.
Me personally, I don't care. But
So what you saying?
because I'm on dude's side because
I know that
he
if
should-
your girl was wearing that and
you
you
better
saw,
call me and be like, Drake, your girl got something on. I'm pulling up.
no, you're not.
I am.
You're not. You're lying.
I'm pulling up.
Every nigga is lying. Every nigga is saying that because it sounds good to sound macho man Randy Savage. You're not pulling up. You're not pulling up. You wanna know why? Because it's not that serious. It's really not that serious. Because here's the thing, and you wanna know why? If your girl was going to choose up, your girl was going to choose up, and you know that, and that is the truth about all of this. Any nigga girl who he know isn't about to do God knows what is like whatever, because God knows what. But any nigga who has any slight inclination that his shawty might do something is like, why are you doing that?
And this is why he should have been mad, because the bitch out here grinding on Usher in front of the world. My bad. The woman's out here grinding. Like, if he was mad about that, I would understand it, bro.
I'm pretty sure he's mad about that.
Like, he's mad about the fit. He's calling her a bad mom and all this other stuff. Just say, why is you grinding in Vegas like this?
Your baby 2 months old. Why you in the street
This
like
is
this?
Go outside, bro. Like,
They're sending my wife away
To go see
when my
Beyonce.
child is being born because I'm like, please go enjoy yourself.
Go
I'm
see
like,
Beyonce.
That's understandable.
You don't have carried a baby for 9 months.
It's understandable, but it still takes 2 people to raise a baby.
So why is you on Twitter mad that she having a damn good time after carrying a fucking baby and being a mother?
First of all, I might get blasted for this. I hope I don't. But I don't think any man should spend more time with their baby than a woman.
That's ridiculous.
It's me. Somebody, we gotta eat. Right?
Do you know how much money Kiki Palmer? Do you know how much money? Do you know how much money Kiki Palmer makes? Like,
It's a rare situation.
but that's my
Every
point.
nigga don't get lucky like that.
But we're talking about Keke Palmer and him though.
But I'm saying, every nigga don't get lucky like that and come up on the Kiki Palmer. If that was my... I'm saying this for the record. If that was my girl, she can dress like how she want.
That's the point. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking that, and that's the whole
I'm
issue.
saying if Kiki Palmer was my girl can't dress like that. My girl can't dress like that. But Kiki Palmer, she was my girl.
Get him.
I'm not saying anything to
Get
make
him,
up my
son.
millions.
But see, that's the problem with niggas. Honestly, what you saying is the problem with
I'm not
niggas.
mad at him for speaking up for himself, though.
What is he speaking up for himself
Because he
about?
didn't like it.
Then tell her.
Don't tell
Why are
me.
you telling us? Why do I know? Tell me why I
The
know.
women tell the world,
And
right?
you know why I think he.
What the? Are you a
Chuck.
woman?
Hey Chuck,
No,
Chuck, you know what?
Exact. Gotcha.
Chuck, you know why I think he told us?
Why?
Because he couldn't get through to her. Like dead ass could not get through to her.
Probably was
in
Like,
Vegas,
there was no
Here's my
contact.
thing about getting. Here's my
He
thing.
could not contact that
Here's my
woman.
thing about getting through to somebody. Here's my thing about getting through to somebody.
Messed up.
You are fucking a grown ass adult.
Exactly.
Y'all got kids together.
You might be.
At a certain point,
She might block your ass for
you
24
are going to
hours.
see her. It might not be today. It might not be
Exactly.
tomorrow.
Exactly.
Might not be next week.
But I'm gonna see you.
But you're gonna see her. And if you can't hold in a couple weeks worth of your girl being bad and getting a mad attention, because here's the thing about the internet. I want all you niggas to remember. Let me look at the camera.
Oh wow.
The internet lasts for 24 hours. And I mean that wholeheartedly. You get 24 hours to be the bid, to be the success story, to be the what the fuck ever, and then we go back to life because nobody fucking cares. This shit is a 24/7 cycle, and I mean that. So listen, you can be the trending topic at 7 a.m., and I promise you by 7 p.m., we're probably on to something else. Motherfuckers had a whole fucking attempted coup in Russia fucking a week ago, and nobody gives a flying fuck now. You wanna know why? Because this is how this shit works now. This is not 1995 where we're gonna talk about you for weeks on end, and
Who cares?
there's gonna be years about we're gonna talk about make stories and document. Listen, you got 15 minutes, and let's keep this shit pushing. Only reason why we still talking about the Kiki because I ain't got my notes. I promise you, that other shit, I keep it pushing.
You know what though? Rihanna's a great mom. Beyonce's a great mom.
How do we
Diana Ross, great mom.
How do we get here? How do we get here? What does that have to do with anything?
You see them dressing like that?
Kiki
Yes,
been on
yes.
I actually do.
Kiki been on mom for fucking 3 months. What are you talking about? Like, shut up. No, I'm telling you, shut up. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And here's my thing. What the fuck does the dressing have to do with anything? Tell me. If she dressed like that, what is going on? If she's fucking Usher, yes, I can see how that could be an issue. I can really see how that could cause some issues.
Bro, if man was mad about Usher, I would have felt it, bro.
If he said, man,
talk about the dress and
why
moms,
you
like,
talking about her?
why are you even tweeting, bro?
Usher's the one who's the one serenading her.
Bro, like,
She the one going for it.
it's Usher, bro.
I'll just say.
So Usher was serenading your girl. She can't go for it.
Nah.
So my man's was in.
I need Usher.
My man's was in the chat and he was talking to his fiance about this and he was like, "Yo, if Megan Thee Stallion serenaded me, how would you react?" She said, "Fuck it, like it's Megan Thee Stallion, bro." So if you had a baddie that you wanted and you was with a girl, you would probably want to be serenaded.
I hope my girl be like, what the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? You know the show that Janet Jackson used to do?
Like whatever. What the fuck? Explain why.
I'm telling you right now.
This is a part of the show.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. You better pick somebody else. I'm popping you, bro.
Still,
I don't care if it's Lil Wayne. Now, Breezy, I might let him slide.
Wow.
Breezy not gonna do.
Come on.
Because Breezy not gonna do what Usher gonna do.
Come on, son.
All Breezy gonna do is just dance while your girls are sitting there. Usher gonna be all
This nigga gonna put his whole dick on
You
your
about to
girl's
say, this
shoulder.
nigga Chris Brown will hump the fuck out of
He
her,
gonna
bro.
put his
Like,
whole
what you
junk on your girl's shoulder and be like, yeah, tell your man, hold that.
You gonna hump
I'm
the
popping off, man. I'm popping
That
off.
sounds good right here. Like this is the thing. A lot of it sounds good off some like Macho Man Randy Savage, like, hey, I'm coming through. Ain't nobody, my girl did
He was crazy about Miss Elizabeth. He was crazy about her. They didn't even let Hulk Hogan shoot a segment on wrestling with her. They tried to do a sex scene. He was like, nah. Every man should be like that.
Look, bro. God bless. I hope every man is, and we live in whatever. But there's a woman who are not kept for. So what about those women? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't live in a world where every woman has somebody.
Niggas living in the 50s.
It's like
I knew he was
some
gonna
man,
do that. I knew he was gonna do that.
some man screaming like, "Oh yeah,
in the
this
50s.
this is my girl, so she can't do X, Y, Z."
He said he's
Like,
a
bro.
traditional man.
Bro,
I'm traditional.
traditional what? Nobody
ass
listen.
mindset.
You niggas be traditional only when it's time to tell bitches what to do. Any other time, yes, I'm using it. Yes. Any other time,
not just me.
Any other time,
just
you niggas do not be traditional.
No,
Shorties be asking you niggas to go provide. You niggas be like, let's split some shit. I ain't trying to hear nothing about traditional. No, niggas do not be feeling traditional.
How you feel about dating?
Niggas be traditional. Listen, everybody, not even my thing. Here's my thing about.
How do you feel about courting a woman?
Here's my thing about. You see what I'm saying? Traditional on my ass. Niggas be loving the niggas and bitches. And I'm
trying to set me up.
and I'm saying this. And I'm saying this very.
You said you were a traditional man. I asked the question.
Exactly.
If traditional men would throw their coat on the ground for a woman to step over a puddle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Not too traditional.
like, what the fuck?
Here's my thing.
Carry an umbrella just for the woman.
Niggas.
Open her car door.
I do that.
Just
I
the
do
door?
that.
Just the door?
Umbrella. You don't
What
want.
type of jacket you talking about?
Alright.
You see,
Then doesn't
all
matter.
jackets, whatever jacket you wear, if
It's a
it's raining
material
and it's a
item.
puddle,
Why does it matter?
I put them on. That jacket on the ground.
you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
I put the Gucci jacket on the ground, so you better stop.
All right,
I'll
so
pick you up before
let's-
I ever do that.
let's-
I'll pick you up, carry you over the pub.
you didn't pick it up, Candace Parker.
I'm picking you up.
Her big ass better get to stepping.
My greater point is that everybody, not just niggas, but the shorties too, only care about traditional when it's convenient for them. So no, and this is the only thing I'm gonna defend your man about. Your man Darius.
I really did not know that's his name.
This is the only thing I'm gonna defend him about.
I don't even know what that is.
You see how all the shorties. You see how all
Hold
the.
on, whoa. You're defending a nigga and don't know the name of the
I
nigga?
mean,
No. Answer me. Yes or no? Okay. Continue.
Is he black?
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm definitely defending.
he got racism.
I love it. But my
I didn't even know his
but my
race.
greater point is that
He's like, oh, Darius.
the cuz as far as I'm concerned, it's very weird to only fuck with shit when it's beneficial to you. And that's what niggas and shorties do. That they love this tradition, this idea of traditional this, traditional that, values this, values that. But it's only when it's beneficial to them. So a governor says I'm gonna stop alimony, and I see niggas cheering for it, and I'm laughing, and I see shorties hating it.
I'm with that.
But also I see shorties talking about, hey, I'm not about to do X, Y, and Z unless you do, and niggas is like, no, I can't have no shorty like that. Well, that's not traditional. Traditional would be you doing the things that she's literally laying out, because that would be how these things are laid. So alimony is traditional. Like, as much as you niggas like hate to hear that,
You take care of yours.
playing out, once you decide to be with somebody, for better or for worse, it is your job to take care of them, for better or for worse. So even when you decide to not be with them, still your job to take care of them. That's what tradition is. But you niggas don't want that. What do you mean?
We don't want everything to be traditional.
Fuck out of here.
Some things.
So you're convenient
Everything don't have to be
traditionalist.
traditional. Especially in the day and time we live in. We mix a little bit of the 50s with the new age.
So you want things that are
We
traditional?
went all the way back to the 50s.
I'm just saying, like, look,
So how did I start this? Niggas and shorties like shit
When it's
traditional when
convenient.
it's convenient. I'm sure there's a lot of shorties who want shit from the 50s. The shit that's convenient.
no, I'm just saying, like,
Like not working.
You gotta mix old school with the new school. It's gotta be a balance. You know, like in today's day and age. I got my work shirt on. I'm covering up the logo.
Take one. They know your face, bro. Yeah.
What you say?
But I believe in everything should be 50-50.
That's not traditional. There's nothing traditional about it.
You gotta have old school though, child.
So what's old school about? What's
Yeah.
old school about your beliefs?
Women should work.
That's not old school.
Listen, men provide in different ways. It don't always have to be electricity bill, God damn it, or a pair of sneakers.
So then, what other ways do men provide?
You gotta protect the house.
Okay.
He was a guard dog.
No, but I'm saying, like, sometimes that guard dog ain't always gonna be there.
Okay.
Dogs only live a certain amount of time.
So do humans, but okay, everybody dies.
But I'm saying,
It's like your life, baby.
come on, but dogs don't outlive humans, majority of them, you know?
Hey man, you never know. These days.
I just want to know what other things you do that are traditional that's not providing.
Cut the grass,
Take out the trash.
pick up the trash, cook.
That's not traditional for a man, but okay.
So you take care of the house. That's what you say.
So you're a woman.
But there's nothing wrong with
The way
No,
Charles,
'cause look,
the way Charles said that was crazy though. Charles said, so you take care of the house.
no, because like
Listen, listen here. Listen, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Race, class, and
Hey, James, you are?
and
No,
sex. The book by Maya Angelou, she has a very detailed subject about housework and how traditionally housework is something that has been seen as inferior. But if you look through the history of American history in particular, it's been a staple to both the economy and you know the social living. So up until like the American Revolution, the clothes were made in the house, food was made, daycare, all sort of social living.
Industrial Revolution
was reared in the house until women decided to they're gonna take a part in that, and then men said, well, we're gonna outsource that work. So some of that work became outsourced, and now you have professional people doing a lot of the things that women used to do. So a tailor is no longer your wife; is a dude who works in the store down the street.
cut battery.
All women should work, cook and clean, but those house responsibilities, a man should take care of the harder stuff. You know, like it's nothing hard. It's nothing hard about cooking, but a man should cook. You know, there's nothing wrong with a man cooking. A man should help his wife a man should help his wife take care of the kids on the weekend. Like, you know, not just during the week, but on the weekends when they gotta go to like soccer practice, games, stuff like that. Baby, I got the kids. You go do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
So would you take your kids to soccer practice during the week while your wife cooks?
Hell no.
So you expect her to cook and take the kids to soccer practice?
No, me, honestly, I'll probably do all the cooking. If it's me, I'll probably do all the cooking. Would I expect her to cook? Yeah, because the clock was stove for a reason. But me personally, I would do all the cooking.
Are we done?
Yeah, change the battery.
Yeah, camera got a charge.
No.
Audio still on.
No. First of all, you're fucking bugging. Once again, you're bugging crazy. My greater point is that housework has traditionally been something that has like been vital to the organ of society. And who has carried that? Women. I ain't about to do no arguing about who does more, who does less, whatever. I don't care to do that shit. Everybody's house has a different ecosystem. My house got one, your house got one, the next house got another. Whatever ecosystem your house work in,
You on the way?
you need to work for it to make it work for you and your crib. So if it means like your wife do more in certain aspect as far as getting bread, fine. Like, nigga, you better do some cooking.
And some cleaning.
So I'm a traditional man.
And
I
some-
don't mind that.
And some rearing of children.
Yeah, I'm a traditional
But
guy.
if you happen to
You
do
just
something,
you just said you wouldn't do that though.
No, I'm saying, I would. No, I'm saying I would.
The rearing of children part. I'm talking about during the week as well.
That's hard.
you think
But I would do it.
kids only do stuff on the weekends?
No.
So that's what I'm saying. Like you can't have it where you just get to be a parent when it's convenient, and that's the thing. Like mothers don't get to do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Kiki Barnes do.
Yeah.
Being a convenient mom.
How do you do
Bro,
that?
she went on one trip, bro.
Yeah, she went to go see one show. And she has her son with her all the time.
Was she at the what you call it? Was she at Michael Rubin's party the other day?
I have no idea.
I don't think so.
I thought I saw her one of those pictures.
Who?
It's Kiki Palmer.
You said the party was at night?
Thought I saw her.
Baby could have been asleep.
You don't think Kiki Palmer has the type of money where she can?
Her babysitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Or just have her mother there.
Yeah, of course.
I was saying, 'cause her mother do work with her.
I'm sticking up for black men in 2023, bro.
It's not your first time getting this off.
But I don't see why you need to stick it for somebody who might be in the wrong. Like you don't feel like he could be in the wrong with his behavior.
On the timeline with it.
You gonna be on
No,
the
because-
timeline with it?
Because women, they do it all the time.
But you're not supposed to do what women
That's
do.
what I'm saying.
You're a
You can't-
traditional man,
I'm
right?
saying, with finesse 2 times sake. Cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
Bringing up 2 times for less is like the worst. It's like the worst
That's
thing
like
you
bringing up
could do.
Don King in a political
It's
argument.
like the worst thing you could do is sort of some sort of like.
But is it not true? I'm not fucking with it. Not for that. I'm not good on the timeline.
I mean, I probably wouldn't get on the I would send a long paragraph in the text.
Yeah, but
That's just me.
You champion his actions on the timeline, bro.
But I have no problem with him pouring out his feelings.
On the timeline.
Yeah. Because I feel like everybody's done it. Before, once in their life.
Here's the thing. He's allowed to do it. No one is telling him he's not allowed to do it. But we also allowed to chastise him and be like, my brother, look within. Like, we're allowed to be like, yo, you are fucking fooling my guy. Like, why did you do that?
Mm-hmm.
He's nuts. Ultimately, he's nuts. Another form.
That was good basketball. Can't believe we talked about him this long.
You know?
Nah, he had the top line in the uproar, buddy.
He did.
He had niggas talking about traditional values and those types of shit. Like, what are we doing here? Niggas don't even believe in working.
Right. Niggas don't even believe in religion.
Like, you know what? Like, you talking about traditional values. Niggas not married, niggas not nothing. Like, niggas don't believe in no type of tradition.
Facts. It's a bunch
I feel
of,
like he's taking
bunch of shit. Bunch
I'm
of shit.
trying, Chuck.
Bunch of shagging.
I'm trying. Bro.
He's the only married nigga here.
I don't want niggas to get married to just get married.
No,
like,
I'm not. But
that's a bad thing to
I'm
do.
trying to find a wife, but I don't want to Kiki Palmer.
Why not? I want one.
I'm not talking about
Sign me the fuck up.
I'm not talking about the success part.
I'm talking about all of it. I want a Kiki.
I don't want a Kiki Palmer, but at the same time, I want a Azealia Banks.
I don't even know why you fucking her.
I ain't messing with you, Mom.
Please have some respect for my queen.
Yeah, I'm about to say she's not a bad looking woman. Like, let's not do that.
I seen no about it now.
Yeah, she
That was bad.
she be wilding, but she's not.
And I didn't like what she said about DC and flying white passing.
Yeah, that was not nice.
That's why I feel like I couldn't fade. She be OCing with that shit.
I got a question. What's the most amount of like an infused meal you would eat?
I seen that jump, and I definitely have had an infused meal with like 250 milligrams in it.
Would you go, so you would go higher is what I'm assuming.
Probably, because I didn't know that shit was infused until somebody told me. Like, I was crushing this shit, and they was just like, you know that's infused, right? I was like, oh. Like, this shit torch. And yeah, so I probably would go higher. Especially with the food bomb.
What would you? I know we brother Omatic doesn't indulge, so would you eat infused food, or it's just like being high is just not it's not what you
No,
do.
I'm good.
So, and let's say someone gave you something and you were crushing it and you didn't know it was infused, and then like halfway through it, they're like, "Yo, my brother in Christ is infused." What are you gonna spaz, or you just gonna be like, "Wow"?
Probably a mixture of a lot of things.
Oh,
Can't lie.
no, I'm kind of curious.
But would I spaz? I don't know. What would probably happen realistically, if we're being completely 1,000% truthful, is I'd probably enter into some sort of anxiety attack, assuming the worst is about to happen to me, and probably prepare myself to be in someone's emergency room.
Wow.
That's what I would do.
Okay.
So you would panic yourself into an emergency room, in a sense. 'Cause that's what it sounds like.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds like anxiety would take over, and then
So
it's
what
just
you-
Don't infuse shit and give it to me.
So what you're saying is, if you should give it to you and then tell you like a week later, and then be
You just
like,
don't do it, Greg. Like,
But the only way I can honestly see that happening. Is if it's just like
Just don't do
Like, what are we doing?
it's like
No.
as if it's like it's a
I don't know
spread
if
of
that's
shit,
it. I don't
and
know.
then Nomadic just comes in
I don't know
and
if you
just starts
saw
eating.
that I retweeted something earlier that said that I'm immature
said what?
or I lack maturity.
Oh yeah, KD.
Yeah, like that's kind of my vibe for the rest of my life. Like being mature just seems like kind of hard. It just seems like people who are super mature, they're mad stressed about very pretentious shit that like really doesn't move me. Like dressing. Like I don't like you know when people are like, oh, why are people wearing like pajamas outside? I'm like, maybe they were just woke up and they had to go somewhere, so they gotta wear pajamas. Like that type of stuff doesn't bother me. Like it's not something that really grinds my gears type shit. Like if I saw somebody with a bonnet outside, I wouldn't be disturbed. Like you know people be like, how dare you? I'm like, well maybe they gotta keep their hair protected and they're going outside, so they're wearing a bonnet. Like I don't really see the need to be upset that people are doing something that really doesn't
with the bonnet.
that bothers me. So like
The bonnet bunnies.
the idea of maturity is kind of like meh. It doesn't really move me. It sounds better than what it really is, and I think we kind of shame people into it by default. Like I would never wear a clown suit to work, but like that's just because I know like that would be frowned upon. But
I wouldn't wear a clown suit to work because that's not my steez.
well, that too. But like if it was my steez, I would feel shame. I think it's a societal thing. But like a penguin suit, like wearing a penguin suit would definitely be my steez. But like I'm just not about to wear a
Like
penguin.
a costume of a penguin body, or like
Yeah,
an actual tuxedo penguin suit.
Ooh, no, that's sexy.
Yes, it did.
That's I never really thought about how that would work. That's a sexy move.
Yeah, that's why I had to see where your head was, because I was like,
I would actually
'cause
like to
when you
wear.
said that, you said penguin suit. The first thing that came to
I
mind
would like a penguin suit
was
personally.
you in a fucking Halloween costume dressed up as a penguin.
I would like to wear a penguin suit. I feel like penguins are a very underrated animal as far as
The birds of the sea.
you know what I'm saying. Like I just feel as though they don't get their due credit when we're talking about quality animals.
I don't think people know enough about them.
First of all, they're not harmful. Like how many animals do you know that are exotic that aren't harmful?
You ain't seen them penguins beating each other's ass?
What is
They
that?
do fight
To a bloody pulp?
So
That's not-
penguins hurting each other has nothing to do with me.
I mean,
That's penguin on penguin crime.
that's harmful.
Like black people be killing black people.
That's
I
harmful.
don't think black people are harmful.
People don't.
Okay, you got me there.
I mean,
You got me there.
I would say that.
humans are the
Animals are
worst species on the planet.
There's
That's what I'm
some,
saying, but
you know what animal isn't harmful? Probably like a giraffe or some shit like that.
No,
I haven't seen a
A giraffe will
giraffe.
trample you.
I haven't seen a giraffe beat another giraffe to a bloody pulp. I haven't
You've
seen.
never
Because-
seen a giraffe fight?
I've seen them neck fight, but have I seen them beat one another to a bloody fucking pulp?
because
I've seen that from a
they didn't need to do that.
They trample.
But the penguin is harmless.
I've seen them. I've
Yeah,
seen a
penguins-
giraffe stomp out lions, cheetahs.
Like people
Stop
act like
now.
dogs are harmless. Dogs are not harmless.
Dogs are big, fucking dog.
That's what I'm saying. Like cat, like baby, like actual feline cats, house cats, harmless. A little scratch here and there. Wild cats, big cats, not harmless.
Big cat.
Penguins, not harmless. I mean harmless. Other type of seabirds, like other things, harmful. So you know, like penguins are chill. The whole point is that penguins are good vibes, and I should be able to wear penguin suits. But society shames us not into doing things like that, and that's okay. And I respect that. But maturity is overrated, and we should all disassociate from that and just be better vibes. Like, what do the kids have to look up to? Actually, the kids are mad cool, bro. My intern, her last day is coming up, and she's really good vibes, man. Shout out to my intern. She's teaching me how to be youthful. I love that for me. What are you
What do you
laughing
mean
at?
about that?
Yeah, like what?
Well, she like Darty. Like you guys know what Darty is, right?
Some type of party.
It's a day party. Like wow. Shout out to the kids.
That's just dumb.
Nah, that's hard, bro. Come on.
It's a dirty.
That's not.
It's a
hard.
day party.
Oh, I get it now.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
Like,
you
I
know.
just never heard of it.
that's what I'm saying. Like I fuck with the kids.
It's dumb.
No, see, niggas hating, bro. See, niggas.
Sounding old and hating.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas are not embracing.
Being that old grumpy nigga. Though.
Yeah, for real. Like you gotta stop that, bro. Embrace the youth. The youth has the
What's up
youth.
with the kids?
The youth
That?
has some
Nah,
good
I
shit
ain't fucking
popping.
with that.
No, bro.
Darty? Oh yeah, we going to the Darty today? No, hell no.
You don't.
Fuck
You
no.
don't fuck with a Darty.
Nah, cuz that ain't my steez. We going to the gym? Okay.
You know, the niggas before us probably said niggas is saying jump, so you know I get it. Everybody got their own shit.
Nah, man.
But I'm good off the
But
dark.
I'm good though.
The kids are cool, man.
I'm down to have my own opinion, Charles.
Whatever. And the kids are the kids are cool. The kids are vibing. And the kids are letting everything be. And you know, if there's anything I'm about, it's about just letting shit be. And that's one thing I feel as though the new kids are about. Like they're like, yo, as long as you're not bothering me, you can be whatever you want to be. They're like, yo, if you want to be this, you want to be that, go do it.
The new kids?
What you think the new kids are like pressing people to be one type of way?
They're horrible.
What do you mean they're horrible?
They're horrible.
Listen, just because you're a
They want to
kid,
be rappers,
huh? What?
carjackers.
Charles is talking about
You don't want, you don't want to be a rapper? You didn't want to be a rapper growing
I
up?
think that's the most dangerous job in America.
Oh God,
You wonder.
you
No,
are,
I never wanted.
you were a 30-year-old man for sure. Because at one point you definitely wanted to be
No,
a rapper.
I never wanted to be a rapper. Now, I wanted to change my name because of Lil Wayne.
So you wanted to be a rapper?
But I didn't want to be a rapper.
Yes, you did.
Lil Wayne had a big influence.
So you wanted to be a rapper?
I didn't want to be a rapper though. I wanted to be a music producer.
So you wanted to be in the music industry?
Somewhere rap.
Nigga would have been talking on the mic.
Exactly. Like, I don't understand why old niggas always have this gripe against.
Because
Because you are. I don't understand why old niggas always have this gripe against the youth. Like,
You just
why?
said the kids are terrible, but you're not trying to claim old nigga status.
You know why I got a gripe against the youth?
Yeah, why?
Because somebody my age had a gripe against me.
What does that have to do with you having a gripe against someone younger than
So I
you?
gotta be.
No, you don't.
The one thing I
You really don't. You really
the one
don't
thing I
have to do
joke
that.
about
I do gotta be that.
the one thing I
No.
joke about that I probably should is that I hate teenage love. But you know, that shit is kind of endearing sometimes. It's kind of cute that people are like, you know, we gonna try to be. This is gonna be the start of
Are you
something.
okay, buddy?
I don't hate
And, look,
teenagers.
yeah,
I hate teenagers.
Yeah, like,
Because back to being traditional. Nobody wants to be doctors no more.
oh, what?
Nobody wants to be lawyers.
That's a
Who need
fucking-
this?
You want to go to that schooling? Did you want to do
You
that?
did, what did you want to be? What did you want to be when you were 17, 16?
I actually wanted to be an FBI agent.
That is hilarious.
And that's supposed to be something respectable? I'm not holding you, but like that don't
If I'm
move me.
defending America, why is that not respectable?
Get out of
That's
here,
not
FBI
respectable.
agent. Like stop that. Ain't
Defend
nobody-
America.
If you would defend America, go in the military. Get the fuck out of here. Be all you can be. Like you don't want to be in the
I don't want
military.
to die for my country.
See, so you don't want to defend it. You don't want to defend it that much.
I don't want to die for these. I ain't die.
Iraq was still going popping off for real. You could have really got him popping if you really cared that much.
But like,
Nigga would have been speaking
if
Farsi.
you ask a 15-year-old what they want to be,
Uh-huh.
you know what the first thing they say?
What they gonna say?
I want to be a social influencer.
How you know?
They literally got college courses now.
Because that's
You
society.
get a degree in social media.
Because that's the society we live in. What's the issue with? What is the issue with
What is
that?
that?
Why do you have an issue
What
with
is
that? Explain to me why you have an issue with
Like,
that.
I'd rather little niggas be like, yeah, I want to be a gynecologist. Okay.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying. Like, he be like,
Why you could have said doctor?
Right.
I had
Like just doctor.
Had to be specific.
Like
the different types of doctors.
I get that, man. Like come on,
Orthopedics.
that's fine. Well,
Why didn't you say that
Why would you
first?
start with that?
I had a student one time tell
Why
me,
didn't you say that first though?
what, orthopedic?
Yeah.
I'm just-
Whatever. What is your
I had
what
a
is your
student one
student?
time tell me, I asked him one He was in 7th grade. I said, "What you want to be when you get up?" He said, "Mortician."
Okay.
So I was like, "The fuck you want to be a mortician?"
Why?
No, because
You know how much money them niggas make?
No, but this is the first time I never had a kid might be. I want to play ball, football. That was the first kid I ever
Stop
heard.
stereotyping.
He's black, but
Stop stereotyping.
when he said mortician, I was
Club and I'm
like,
charging
I wanted to
down,
know why. I was
yeah,
like, why do you want to be a mortician? He was like, because he was like, I look up to my granddad. He
Exactly.
got his own funeral.
Funeral home.
I'm like, I like
That's
that.
all right.
Like, but like, I don't want my child saying, "Oh yeah, my son's going to Arizona, University of Arizona. What you going to college for?" Yeah, I'm just gonna take up social media influence. I'll probably slap him.
Why?
I'm not sending you to Arizona to be a social media influencer.
Why
What if
not?
they get an MBA? Actually learn
What-
how to do
yeah,
the
what if
business
they-
of social
yeah.
media influence.
Why?
See what they do?
What are you saying?
Hold on now.
Nigga, you talking to podcasters?
Them niggas pay, you know
You
what I'm
literally
saying?
told the nigga to go to school for it.
Because I thought
What
the
do you
super
go to school for?
superlatives, and then that just
It's not a super superlative.
Y'all trying to entice me. Y'all supposed to make because Mugo say, "Well, if he get his NBA, like I like, all right, that's sweet. Like I would love that, but don't throw the NBA out there.
Why wouldn't they get a business degree?
Just get the bachelor's.
Business management.
I ain't even mad at you. Just get the bachelor's.
All right, let's get the business
It's
management jump
hilarious.
then. You don't even got to get an
I don't
MBA.
want to be too proud of the nigga. I got
Now we get to the bottom of it, Charles.
Why?
Because I got a bachelor's.
That's crazy. You are a hater. You are a hater. I thought I was a hating ass nigga. You a hating ass
I ain't a
nigga.
hater.
You know what your son to do better than you? That's
No,
crazy.
I'm just saying, like, if I got a bachelor's,
So
he
can
got
you still get a master's?
Yeah, if you think this way, don't say yourself my way. Because he going to be like, yeah, move. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go to, yeah. I'm like, all right, what you want to do? Social media influencing.
I don't need that.
All right, what you going to do after that?
They don't know how to make up a bunch of stuff about you. About why you a bad person and why my son tells my son why he shouldn't be around you. I don't want to do that. Because you're a good man. You don't have to do that, you need
I'm just trying to look out for the little niggas, Chuck. I'm trying to help them out.
Hold on. So let me get this straight.
But what if they come to us because
You-
we
you
the
are
podcasters and we doing that?
But let me ask y'all this. Do y'all really think if little Timmy come up to you,
Hey,
I want to be a surgical doctor when he get old, right?
okay.
Ain't you gonna be like, yo, this kid going places?
I'm like,
If Marvin walk up to you, yeah, man, I want make videos for YouTube.
Okay.
Well, nigga, that's when you be like,
What
man,
kind of
that
videos?
Stuff don't pan out for everybody.
Okay.
But I don't have to get that speech to little Timmy.
what kind of
You think
video?
everyone who wants to be a doctor when they grow up ends up being
Everybody
a
that wants
doctor?
to be a surgical doctor?
You think that's how that
No,
works?
I'm just saying, but I'm like, yo, this little.
Like I actually know a shorty who's a doctor, my cousin, and like I don't think she grew up wanting to be a doctor. You know, like as she got older, yeah, she realized she was super smart and like, yeah, da da da. But like I don't think like when she was 8, 7 years old, she was like, ooh, I want to be a.
No, we're talking teenage shit. Because when you hit teenage, you start to develop what what you.
So you don't think that there's a finite or there's a adequate amount of kids that want to grow up to be other things outside of being like social. You don't think there's a other generation behind us who want to be doctors and shit like that?
No, not right now.
I think you're underestimating how many kids don't care about social media in the way people like to portray it. I think
We
there's
need more of them.
I think there are plenty of kids.
I don't think it's a lot. Like the kids we see on the spelling bees.
Yeah,
But I watched like that come on ESPN.
yeah.
It's beautiful. If y'all haven't watched it, it's great.
Why is it great?
They do it at the Harvard.
I'm about to say, I watch it.
Like, it's great.
Why is it great? Explain why it's great.
Well, one, because words get added to the dictionary. I think every year, right?
Mm-hmm.
They add a few words, and now I'm learning words that I never,
Okay. I respect
never
it.
knew.
Always learning.
But
I'm respecting.
those type of kids, we don't have a lot of them.
What do you
There's
mean?
a reason
Why
for
do you
that,
keep
though.
saying we don't have a lot of them? Like what?
Because a lot of them aren't walking around right now.
Some of them might have that skill and don't even know.
If they don't be on social, here's the thing. First of all, y'all don't want kids to be on social media.
We don't.
But then when I tell you there's kids that on social media, you saying there's
We
not
need
kids
more
like
of them.
that. But but how would you know if they're not on social media?
Numbers.
What
And I
numbers?
wouldn't expect you to be following a child on social media.
How many people in the United States of America? 300 million, right?
Something like that. Roughly.
I say out of 50 million kids.
I think it's way more than that,
But
though.
I'm just using the number. 50 million kids. I'm just using that number. 47.5 million of them got social media.
You're crazy. That doesn't make sense. You know how many people's parents will let their kids have social media?
But social media is not just Instagram. It's your YouTube.
Okay.
It's you getting on.
Okay.
Playing those little games on your phone, on your tablets.
Okay.
So it's more than just Facebook and that. Social media is just so huge. It's just so much stuff. You even got what's the jump? Finsta. I don't even know what the hell that is.
It's just a sneaky Instagram.
You got Reddit.
Yes.
Clubhouse.
Yeah.
Like TikTok. Like don't get me started on TikTok.
My thing is, I think you don't like fun. That's what I'm.
I love fun. I don't think TikTok is fun
What?
because I think it's corrupting our youth. It's making our youth dumb. Because in other countries, we are United States has one of the worst educational systems in the entire world. Okay. Other countries, their TikToks are educational. Our TikToks are not. Our TikToks are literally
What if I told you-
kids how to steal kids.
What if I told you?
The kid boy took the kid boys' phone because of TikTok.
What if I told you that other countries are spreading propaganda while we're not, and we're allowing a free flowing of information? And also, why are our kids feeling the need to steal Kias with that information?
Because somebody taught them. They learned that on social media.
So someone is also teaching them about the history of the country and their people, and they don't seem to be looking at that. So why are they looking at the thing that's showing them how to steal cars?
Because we're not force feeding them. Other countries they're getting force.
You got,
fed this.
bro. I need you to
They're
look.
going to school for it.
I need
In
you.
Japan, they go to school 7 days out the week.
So you want kids in the United States to go to school 7 days out the week?
You know they leading countries in suicide?
Listen,
Is that what you want?
as much as I love America, our youth fucked up, man.
What you mean our youth is fucked? How fuck you? Well, first of all,
Chuck, they stealing cars, stealing
Why-
ATM machines.
why are they doing that? Once I have a nigga over the age of 27 answer why the youth are doing the things they're doing, then we can actually have a legitimate conversation. No one ever answers why. Everyone is like, they're doing that. Okay, now tell me why.
The video on? Good. I don't even want to see my face. When kid boys come over here, we gonna have some problems.
You said the who?
I don't got a kid.
Right there.
I was just
What the
saying.
fuck?
They going out the Kias Infinity. My man hit the group chat and told me, yeah, nigga just got me for my audit. So if y'all see the joint, call the police. I said, I'm not calling the police. I'm not doing it. I'm not calling the police. You shouldn't have got your shit jacked. But at the same time, these little niggas learning all these things from what they being influenced by what? Social media.
Hold on.
How we supposed to stop this shit from getting stolen, though, bro?
So in the mid 2000s when niggas was stealing UUs and that was all the thing. Niggas was always jumping. And social media wasn't the thing.
But that was rare though.
What are you talking
That
about?
was rare.
You're fucking
It
bugging.
wasn't like how it is now. Stolen numbers have spiked like 130%.
Yes, in the last couple of years, I'm not denying
Right,
that.
'cause it's-
But what I'm talking about is that the height of all this shit, I'm talking about.
And the
Let's
height
go
of
back 15 years and then go back another 15 years in the early 90s when this shit was murder capital. Who was influencing that? Was it social media?
Niggas used to steal cars to kill people.
Like, what are we talking
And now
about?
they actually drive their own vehicle to kill people.
Like, let's be fucking serious here.
When I was 11,
You
then
old
they
niggas.
crash the
You
union.
old niggas. Here's the thing. You old niggas got lucky. Yes, because that's what you are. You old niggas got lucky. Here's, and I'm gonna keep telling. I'm gonna keep telling you, and I'm glad it's on wax. You old niggas got lucky, and you live to see now. So now you get to talk shit about So you get to talk shit about a way of living that you know is not true. You like from niggas is like, these niggas just need go-go's. Do you remember what you niggas was doing in go-go's?
When I was in
You
school,
niggas
why
was,
we don't have
you
go-go's?
niggas was literally
First of
causing
all-
terror.
First of all, the Go-Go's was not dangerous.
What?
If you did not have problems.
I literally seen a video of a nigga throw somebody in a car and kidnap them. Be fucking for real.
But listen up. Listen
How many niggas got shot outside of leaving from or to
You
go-go's?
check every little nigga Instagram from
Stop it. That's
Right
not even
now.
true. That's not even
from
true.
11 to
That's a lie.
teenage.
I can find
It's
every-
teenage.
I can
You
find-
check their Instagram. What they doing on that jump?
Endless, I find endless.
Blickies.
I know endless ball playing ass niggas who don't have none of that on there, and they're young niggas.
That's rare.
I know endless school
Look at
niggas.
Mikey Williams. Yeah, a year removed from high school. Not even a whole year removed
Why-
from
so
high
why
school.
y'all picking
He
the-
up there.
Hold on, why y'all
just graduated?
Why y'all picking the most famous niggas who are doing
He said
something?
ball players though.
So you
Because
pick
a lot of
one.
them
What
got-
about
they got
Bron?
one.
Got
What
one.
about Isaiah Collier? What about all these?
Bronny Clinton. We need more
That
Bronny.
nigga was on live smoking weed.
Come on now.
I'm about to say, hold on now. Whose side are y'all really on? You can't come on now, bro.
All the kids.
You
All the kids.
But this is
let
what
him
I'm
hit the
saying.
gas, bro.
Yeah,
He's
that's clean.
When I
Oh, you
was
would come-
when I was
alright,
growing
yeah,
up,
yeah.
He's only clean.
I'm only a year, 2 years older than you.
Yes, that's my
When we was
point.
growing up, you didn't want your parents or people to know that you was committing crimes. These niggas don't care.
Unfortunately, they
You
knew.
fucking lying. Here's the thing.
But I didn't want my mom to know what I was doing.
Just because you didn't act like you graduated in 08.
Yeah.
How many niggas from the graduated class of 08 weren't on dickhead shit?
Yeah,
Like I
we wasn't getting caught.
That's a lie.
Stop it!
That's a
We
lie.
wasn't on social.
You're
it wasn't
fucking
on
lying.
MySpace.
You're
That's a
fucking
lie.
Or Facebook flashing guns.
Are you lying?
No,
Are you
we
lying?
wasn't. We
Are you
wasn't.
lying?
We
Are you
wasn't.
lying?
You didn't want nobody to know you had to.
Are you lying?
Had to stick to
Are you
you.
lying or are you lying?
Then it was just.
Are you lying or are you
Then you
lying?
stepped on my shoe, bro. Nah.
What, that wasn't back then?
I literally was at a party in Glendale in 2009 and somebody pulled a shotgun out in the crib because somebody.
Why did you pull that shotgun out?
Huh?
Why did you pull it out?
Because niggas are dickheads and they've been dickheads for years, centuries, eternity. Stop acting like so. That's what I need you old niggas to realize that these niggas are not. These young kids are not doing this because of so. They're doing it because of their material needs are not being met. The very basic things they need to survive, they do not
You
have.
don't need a Gucci belt to survive. Do you?
Why do you keep thinking that not every kid is robbing? Like as much as y'all want to think like every kid is
Yeah.
robbing
For material
for
things.
material things and to have the nicest of luxuries,
They are.
there are plenty of kids
They're not.
who are impoverished
Listen.
and are living day to day
'Cause most of this
in
shit
a
is
struggle.
happening in the
and that's what
worst
they're
of
doing. They're
neighborhoods.
living because they are in a struggle. And why won't you guys realize that some people's lives are
I'm
really
not gonna
like
let you-
hard?
I'm not gonna let you do that.
What do you mean you're not gonna let me do that?
Cause I know some guys that lived in the struggle and still turned out to be some stand-up.
And I know some guys whose lives
These
would never struggle and turned out to be some not
They're
stand-up
not,
guys.
they're not even making
Why are we doing
They're not
this?
even making it past 16 now because they're going straight to the big
I
boy
know
house and they
plenty.
did.
I know plenty of kids whose
they commit-
parents. Listen, I know parents whose houses are worth close to $1 million and are fucking dickheads and want to be gangsters. What does that have to do? Like, that's not. Life is not about that. We have to stop boiling things down to this is where you live. That is a social construct thing. That your zip code determines the outcome of your life is a social construct thing. We can do things to change that if we actually care about the lives of people.
I'm not gonna say that.
That's all
Look,
I'm saying.
Here's the thing.
That's all I'm saying. If we actually care about the rise of these young niggas, we would do things so that the statistics that say because you grew up and your mother was born and birthed you in this hospital in this zip code, that means you're gonna live to do. We would be like, nah. We'll do things so that you don't have to live in this neighborhood and go through that.
But
We would actually, but we don't care.
But what?
We
but
would
I'm-
much rather blame. How many times we would much rather blame young niggas for the reasons why they're like this?
Who else am I
instead-
gonna blame?
You, because you are part of the generation that allowed for this to happen.
No problem.
They're part of the generation that stripped all of that good shit away.
Yeah, strip them. You know
Bro,
what? Because when you give them
So
they take them out. Look at them.
Stop it!
Oh, the little nigga just
strip
crashed out.
Hold on, Drake. Strip the rec centers.
How old
Take
that
away
nigga
the
was,
center
bro?
program.
They don't use the rec centers the way we used to use the rec centers.
You don't know
Why?
that because they don't have it.
You
don't know that because they don't have it.
Down Watts. Let me say
And
that.
going back to sports,
Now what?
you know how many kids used to play for rec teams and now they got to jump straight to AAU? There's no player development though.
They knocked
Niggas
down.
used to, how good were you when you were
They
10?
knocked down Marvin Gaye Rec Center right down Watts.
We know.
Rebuilt it.
We know.
It looks beautiful.
It does.
Still the same. Niggas out front smoking, shooting dice, crimes happening.
And-
But you want my 13, 12,
Hold on, but you just made my point
It's
for
not
me.
the same.
Here's my point you just made
But
for
it's
me.
also one of the most police
what did
areas
we
in
do?
the area.
What did we do? In the years of things that have changed in the neighborhood, what's the only thing they changed? A fucking rec center. Did they change anything in the schools? Did they change anything? Did they put Did they put a grocery store from Central Ave, from the beginning of 214 in Largo, all the way down into DC? There is no grocery store.
Not one.
Where are children and parents and mothers and fathers supposed to get food for their kids?
There's one by the Popeyes.
Tell me where.
And
That's not a grocery store. That is a market.
No.
I'm talking about a full-fledged grocery store.
Yeah, it's one.
What Shoppers on in Largo? That's not on 214.
Backside of C
that's on
Pleasant.
202.
What's that right there?
Backside of C Pleasant. Tell me where's the grocery store?
It's a grocery store over there.
On 704 on
Yeah.
MLK.
Yeah.
That international market.
It's a grocery store.
And that's not on Central Ave.
The shop is still over there.
How many? If you don't have a car, how do you get? If you live on Central Ave at Capitol Heights Metro Station, how the fuck do you get over there? You tell me. You try to take a bus. You have to walk. You don't have no. Tell me how you get there and get groceries for you and your family.
Taking the 812
But y'all more concerned about a rec center and about rebuilding a rec center and not about material needs for people who live day to day, so that people can get groceries at an affordable cost, so that their kids don't have to go do dumb shit to get $10 to go fucking get some carryout or some McDonald's or the next thing, so that they can eat, or their little brother, little sister, or mother, or this person can eat, or so that they can get on the metro and not get a citation that costs $100 more than the fucking $4.90 it costs to actually get on the fare to go where the fuck they going back and forth from. Now they got a record, and now Metro Police now they're criminals.
Bro, they literally meet up at Six Flags to fight. Who does that?
We did.
Yes. You know what I know. You know what I remember.
I went to your neighborhood.
You know what I remember. You know what I remember. You know what I remember. I remember niggas meet up at the Boulevard. I remember niggas meet up at the Boulevard. I remember niggas meet up at the Boulevard and being like,
Largo Town.
these niggas hopping off of. They literally, at one point, they literally had meetings, I think, at Largo Civic Center about whether or not Largo Metro Center was a good idea because too many people from DC were coming. So what are you talking about? They've been putting metro stations around since 1974. So what are you talking about? That is before social media. You guys have to stop making excuses for the lack of giving people, in particular black people, the things they need to survive. I am tired. You old niggas would much rather blame young niggas for being young niggas instead of fixing systems.
We
and
trying to
then
fix the system.
no, you don't.
His do not take,
You broke it.
His do not take advantages of
You
resources.
fucked up.
You niggas ask for the bare minimum of systems that need complete overhauls, and then when they are not given their proper due and not used to their full service, you guys get mad and say, why aren't these people using it to the fullest extent? Why are these people pulling themselves up from their bootstraps? Why are these people doing this? Why are these people doing that? Instead of addressing people's if I ever hear another
traditional man.
if I ever hear another black Listen.
Traditional man
If I ever hear another black conservative, Republican, whatever, sit here and tell me,
about wanting to do this and that for community and not addressing fundamental needs of said community, I do not want to hear it.
Like the old Republicans used to do.
Stop asking people to do individual things that require systematic change. It makes no sense. You would never ask one player to change an organization. You would say No, you would not.
No, you don't.
You would not. You would not. You would no, you would.
didn't.
You would not, because when I asked you why he didn't win his first time in Cleveland, you give me so many excuses why he got swept.
Because it was bad.
Exactly. But when I ask you why he won the second time, and I bring up Kyrie and Kevin Love and all these people, you have nothing for that. And that is the perfect example of America.
No.
You know what? You're the perfect example of America. Because that's what they love to do to niggas. They love to be like, hey, you niggas, why y'all complaining? Y'all got LeBron James.
Here's the thing.
Y'all got Jay-Z.
We all same with
Y'all
John.
got Oprah.
We all
Y'all got
same.
Clarence Thomas.
We all same.
Why y'all complaining?
John Morant.
That's all niggas.
example of a dumb young nigga.
So what?
We all seen what he did on Instagram.
What did he do that was
Let me
illegal?
finish.
What did he do that was illegal?
Let me finish.
What did he do that was illegal? What did he do that was
You waved a
illegal?
gun out of the window.
What did he do that was
That is
illegal?
considered a.
What did he do
That's
that was
considered some
illegal?
type of
How do you know there was a
what it is.
gun?
Give me a
How do
second.
you know it was a gun?
First of all,
you're assuming.
Just give me a second.
You're
Do
assuming.
y'all understand that these kids are getting
He
on
had
this-
something
listen,
that appeared to be a
Hear
handgun.
me out. Did y'all understand?
You don't
these
know that
kids
was a gun.
Are getting on.
You have 15 minutes to wrap this up.
I'm about to wrap it up now.
Not even 15. You got 10.
But do y'all realize these kids are
10
getting on
minutes, right?
Instagram Live, and they are going back and forth with the ops.
Yeah.
And you know what the police doing? These dumbass niggas. These dumbass niggas. They get.
Huh?
So how are we supposed to change that?
What?
You can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make him drink.
Nigga, shut up.
here's my thing. Y'all,
No, it's not.
here's what y'all kill me.
That's a traditional saying.
That's tradition.
That's what he's talking about.
And here's why you killed me. Exactly. I'm gonna tell you what, right? You act so poetic about like, oh, you can't lead people to the water and they can't drink that. It's beautiful. It sounds good. If it was a deacon, I'll be putting money in the offering right now.
Not me.
But this is real life. And that's not how life works. Leading someone to the water and then running away after you let them there is not leading them to the water.
You still did them a disservice.
You still did them a disservice. And that's the problem.
They stand there and drink the water with you.
No, I want you to say, hey, you know what? You don't go all the way in the depths because you'll drown. You don't know how to swim yet.
But this
You
is
don't
a
drink the
life
water
source.
right here because it's mixed in with dirt. But you know what you do? You do
Oh, I
go
don't
in
know.
here, you scoop some up, you do come back, you boil it, you take the inferments out of it, and now you got drinking water that is edible, that is good for you to drink and good for you to do things with.
And now you taught
It is
that person how to survive.
It is actually teaching people how to do things with the resources you give them. That is everyone's problem. Everyone wants to act like people aren't sponges, that people just jump into things and know things. No, you have to be taught things. You are a very handy person. I have called you when I needed help with things because I'm like, yo, my nigga Dre, he know how to do some shit. And I know there is somebody in your life at some point who helped you or taught you how to do these things.
Right.
Now,
But the person-
no. Now, what you, as a good man, as my neighbor that's my man, Chuck, I'm gonna fuck with him. Now what we got? We got community. We got a group of people helping each other to do something.
I got him. We don't have a foundation no more.
I just,
We don't have a foundation.
Dre, me and you don't know each other from nowhere, right?
Right.
But we can create. But so that's a foundation.
We're old school.
No, you can't decide.
So that's what old school. That's what the old school did. You could literally.
So you don't think these kids starting up gangs and little shit isn't the same sort of thing?
No.
A sense of community.
How?
The Kid Boys.
How?
The Kid Boys a gang, but they're a bad gang. They're not feeding the community. Well, they're feeding the community by stealing our cars and shit. But
The Kid Boys is a real thing.
the Kid Boys real.
They've been around.
Yeah, they real. We don't have a kid, bro.
Hell no.
We got
They jocking everything.
Brother Dre is gone, but we'll finish this on a high note. We need more community. We need more men to do better.
Alicia Keys is not 11.
What?
That's how
You
this
don't want to see her tomorrow.
He's on the craziest shit.
we had just know we started with Beyonce. I told him Beyonce is the best artist in the last 25 years, and he said no.
50 Cent has had a better run than her.
He said 50 Cent had a better 4-year run than Beyonce. I said
From 03
to 07. I said, you mean the same 07 when Kanye outsold him? He said, nah. Jay-Z and Rockefeller did. I said, what? I said, so you telling me the same Beyonce that put out Crazy in Love, Irreplaceable, all that,
Let's get out of here. This nigga
I was like, man.
Drain the stipulations, bro.
I love my guy.
That was the wide receiver jump was crazy.
That's my guy for sure. My guy, a legend, all through and through. We didn't even get to the sports. It's just a lot of foolery. Shout out to people. We out. Good solo.
Mm-hmm.
Good solo.
Solid.